Hi, I'm Maeve Carnes, and today I have the absolute joy of introducing Caroline Griffin. When I sat down to write this introduction, I truly had no idea where to begin or which route to take, but in talking to one of her friends, one thing really caught my attention: cats. Caroline loves cats. In fact, this feline fascination has spanned long enough that it earned her the childhood nickname of Cat-Aline. I was also delighted to find out that she is a fellow hairless cat lover, and if you don't know what a hairless cat looks like, imagine Dobby or Yoda, but a cat. It takes some real commitment and love to truly think hairless cats are cute. So, with Caroline in mind, I did some research on the common traits of cat people, and here's what I found. Cat people are above all intellectual, open-minded, creative, kind, and patient. Honestly, I think all of that describes her quite perfectly. Now, I'm excited to hear what she has to say, so without further delay, Caroline Grace Griffin.
Beautiful things don't ask for attention. This is what Sean Penn's character says in one of my favorite movies of all time, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, when he spots a snow leopard on a mountain and attempts to capture a picture of it. But he's talking about so much more than the cat's appearance. Snow leopards do make for a beautiful picture, yes, but they're also elusive and bashful. Unlike a lion or a tiger known to be aggressive in nature, they don't seek attention. In fact, they can't even roar. But these almost mystical ghost cats of the mountain, as they're often called, don't let their shy nature undermine their authority. They have absolute respect in their kingdoms on the world's highest peaks. They prefer to lead quietly. I get that, and not just because my mom calls me a ghost cat, though she definitely does. And yes, I find it a little weird, yet perfectly appropriate, that my mom is essentially calling me a cat lady, but that's another topic for another day. I get it because for as long as I can remember, I've avoided anything that puts me in the spotlight. Public speaking, answering questions in class, you name it. It's possible I have gone home sick from school once or twice or more to avoid a presentation. But I never considered being sick today, and that's thanks to a lesson I learned from a coach here at St. Mary's. She taught me that the qualities I found crippling didn't have to hold me back from the things I wanted to do. In fact, she taught me that they were the very qualities that could be the key to tapping into my full potential, only if I was willing to change one simple thing: how I thought about them. She told me that in order to lead, you must be willing to endure situations where you feel almost unbearably vulnerable. She also taught me that a good, effective leader doesn't necessarily need to be loud. So I decided to put this theory to the test. I asked myself, could I actually have an impact without a booming voice and boisterous attitude? Being a quiet leader sounded paradoxical at first. Could I actually turn my insecurities into a useful asset? And could I tap into my ghost cat qualities and prove to others that there is a leader wrapped in this unassuming package? Fast forward to 11th grade, when I decided, on a whim, to submit my name as a candidate for Student Council Communications. When the results for the top two were revealed, my absolute worst nightmare became reality. I immediately regretted the moment when I put my name down for consideration, knowing I would have to stand before everyone and give a speech, completely putting myself out there for a whole week of campaigning. And I confess that for a day or two, I thought about dropping out. But then I remembered my conversations with Coach about how being uncomfortably vulnerable can be worth it for the right reasons. And shyness is always the wrong reason to hold yourself back from a great opportunity to make a difference. So, back to my earlier question. Yes, you can tap into the qualities of the ghost cat and use them to be confident. In fact, I'm trying to tap into those qualities right now. To be clear, I did practice for a while, but in the end, I knew that working through my discomfort and being okay with being vulnerable right now with you all might be one of the most important things I can do as a senior. Because I am certain there are a lot of girls here right now who cannot imagine one day standing up here and giving a speech. And I'm here to tell you, if I can push through that fear, You can too. And I promise, it's totally worth it. You have the perfect place here to do that. To the class of 22, as we step out into the world, as much as we don't like it, and face vulnerability, and to anyone else who has shied away from speaking up or participating, know this. A leader does not have to roar to be heard. A leader does not have to put on a show. And a leader does not have to be the boss or hold a title. Here's what I know. I believe that one coach saw one shy, scrawny kid at the back of the line and told her she did not have to be first, loud, or the head honcho to be confident. And I am so glad I believe that. Thank you.